live in the system of Europe for the current CG to unlock an advanced missile rack. You can see all the fleet carriers parked here. There's quite a few. Figured I'd stop in and see if there's any FDL nerds trying to mess with anybody. Honestly, didn't get too much activity. A little disappointed. Some interesting news in Elite Dangerous the last few days. These veteran players are taking these new players under the wings, teaching them how to mine and stuff, and taking them out in the middle of the fucking nowhere with a half-light year jump range FSD, and then basically tell them to mine forever. It's a little fucked up, but honestly, I kind of appreciate it. I'm not saying slavery's right. We gotta admire the ingenuity of these fleet carrier owners taking these guys out. Kind of ruins the game for these people, but honestly, it's a learning experience for them. We've all taken that trip to Hutton Orbital. I still take mine weekly just to make sure there's not that free anaconda out there. You never know. Overall, I think this is good for Elite Dangerous because it's spawned a lot of thought-provoking articles, and it gets Elite Dangerous out there into people's minds and sees how this kind of shit can develop organically. What a fucking stupid word, by the way. I hate all these organic fucking nerds. Oh, I gotta eat my organic fucking vegetables. Like, who fucking cares, dude? It's some chemicals. Quit being a pussy. Anyways, these whole SEALs and the new pilot initiative basically went and rescued all these kids. I think people that look into it will see that fleet carriers are essentially a part-time job, and they won't blame these people for delegating the upkeep cost to some other commanders. Frontiers put out a Pilots Federation alert bulletin warning of ship abductions by fleet carriers. And it does lead me to believe that perhaps fleet carriers could be piloted by aliens. Maybe the Thargoids are abducting these new pilots, taking them off and probing them and creating them into spies. So maybe we ought to fly on over to Eravate and see what all these new commanders are up to. Make sure there's nothing alien-like going on. Could be an attack from within, boys. In other news, we got another little Q&A about the feed update. Fucking all the nerds are cranking one off to Rule 34, Duval's toes with some Hudson nut on them as we speak, probably. But anyways, I guess you can't walk on every single planet. A little disappointing. Obviously, all the PC kids will be able to get their names on all this shit before the console kids, because we don't get it till fucking autumn. Honestly, they should just restart it in autumn when everybody gets it. Some guy asking first football achievements be disputed. Imagine fucking disputing who stepped on a planet first in a video game.
Yes, Frontier, I landed on this planet first, but XX Blunt Rampage 420 got credit for it. I have 4K footage proving I was the first.
Who fucking cares? Now this guy, Commander Douche, he says, what happens if you die on foot? Honestly, that's a very good fucking question. I would hope for an answer soon on that. Because what happens, like, do you gotta buy some new Space Jordans? What happens if you you get struck by lightning? Anyway, just a brief update. I'll try and keep track of the news as it comes, folks. Subscribe if you want. I don't fucking care.